Everyone needs an education, and knowing how to read and write is essential for every human being. Being literate aids in the development of language skills as well as social relationships. We have here the different issues in the Philippines when it comes to different aspects that we need to address as a citizen of our country. Number one is financial literacy. Financial literacy plays a vital role in our daily lives since being financially knowledgeable can be a lifesaver when it comes to saving money. And being financially literate, you are capable to use various financial skills. Number one issue is price hike. So when we say hike, it is a sudden or large increase in prices, rates, taxes, or quantities. Price increases having the effect or have the effect of shifting lower income individuals and middle income people to lower income people. People who once made a good living may become poorer when the cost of living rises. Therefore, the possible solution would be the assessment that should be done by individual, like choosing cheaper price with good quality. Explain to them the reason behind the price increase. In addition, as a citizen, it is really important to address this problem focally to our fellow leaders to expand their actions, to formulate an immediate solution through negotiations. Number two is misbehavior and spending money means common attitude of people that when they have money, they spend it to the unnecessary things or in short, prodigal. Therefore, the solution would be like this, implementing some program which is related to financial literacy that molded a person to become financial literate when it comes to spending money. Number two aspect is social literacy. It is an ability to recognize and explain differences within experiences that concerns the empowerment of the moral and social self. In short, social interaction. Number one is political bias. Political bias in admiration of politicians at all costs. Therefore, being social literate, I'm going to use my voice to influence the majority and raise awareness through social interactions where I can be able to show my potential to reduce biases by giving an emphasis that interaction should come to a better outcome. Number two, vote buying. Vote buying is an isolated act that contribute to the continuance of corruption in the political system as a whole. It is important that we choose the right leaders so that we can be led by the right government. We must not be swayed by vote buying as voters. And furthermore, we must defend our right as a citizen. Number three, media or digital literacy. It is the ability to interpret, understand, evaluate, and generate media in a different ways. This literacy is important for us as a citizen because it will help us think critically when it comes to media. It increases our skills about digital literacy through interacting with media, information, and technology. It helps us foster our way of thinking. Number one is fake news. It is a false information that the main goal is to damage the reputation of a person's entity. Being media literate makes you aware of such concerns, which are becoming increasingly prevalent in our society. As a result, we must first determine the true reason and truth behind the fake news, and then seek information that will assist us in learning more about it. Number two, scammer. Scammers are getting smarter and they are using new technology new product or services, and important events to fool you into giving them your money or personal information. Therefore, as a citizen, we must know who we are dealing with. If you've only ever met someone online or are unsure of the legitimacy of business, take some time to do a bit more research. Number 4 is environmental literacy. Environmental literacy is the foundation for action in the development of a sustainable world. Number 1 is floods. Human life loss, property damage, agricultural destruction, livestock loss, infrastructure failure, and worsening of health due to waterborne infections are all immediate effects of floods. Therefore, we must be environmental literate in order for us to be aware of some of our action. It always begins within ourselves. We can help by just respecting our environment, be properly disposing of our garbage into appropriate trash cans. Number 2 is open pit mining. Open pit mining is the most frequent types of mineral extraction in the world, and it does not require the use of extractive technologies or tunnels. Mining has both a beneficial and detrimental impact on human existence. As citizens, we must choose long-term sustainability since mining has a negative impact on local communities, whether we want it or not. We must be educated and hold natural reserves close to our hearts. And lastly, critical literacy. It enables us to synthesize, analyze, interpret, and respond to the text we've read or listened to. Number 1 is K-12 basic education program. Too much expensive because of additional years of schooling. As a citizen, we must support the platform because it can provide us with some benefits such as raising platform awareness, and advancing learning. And lastly, authenticity of information. To reduce misinformation and misunderstanding, we must be critically literate in order to determine whether the information is authentic or not, allowing us to interact with others by sharing our perceptions and judgment based on the evaluated information. Those are the different issues in each aspect of literacy here in the Philippines. Thank you.